of the tape. Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time, fighting out of Louisville, Kentucky. Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Riddick Big Daddy Bowe, despite being 6'5" tall, one of the best inside fighting heavyweights there's ever been.
They have waited for this fight for so long, John. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only three-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Brooklyn, New York, here is the Olympic silver medalist.
Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
Todd, when you've got fights in there that really believe they're going to win, that's when the action happens.
Let's go. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Good counter punching. They continue to miss. That left counter was perfectly timed. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice counter. And a counter left. He wanted action, and they are delivering. And he misses with that jab. Good counter-punching for both these athletes. Nice job landing that left counter-punch. He misses with that jab. Action. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. And he just missed with that left jab. For the final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. There's a counter shot. Is there any way back into this fight after the beating he has taken so far?
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
It's so important now in this first minute. Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. Keep behind your jab and then let your shot go. Don't let him get back into this fight. Keep smart.
There's the bell for round two. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
They've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Good counter left hand there. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Neither man really defending themselves. They exchange punches. Let's see if these two heavyweights decide to exchange bombs early or decide to box a little bit.
Because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire. Because someone's going to get hurt, someone's going to react.
Through the hook. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Punch, counter punch. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every...
The bell rings and we start the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on there. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
A perfect counter land. Nice exchange here from both men. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in this gym. Every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't walk.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Left counter scores. He just misses with that jab. Nice counter shot. Good left counter that lands. That left counter punch will score. Misses with that jab. Beautiful counter punch. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think
back at it in round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
they've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system. So a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Good counter punch. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? No rest for the weary.
Imagine being a judge here. How can you judge these? What shots are being thrown? There's no sense there. The corners are going mad, trying to plead with a fight to behave, step back, settle down.
Nice counter punch. Perfect counter shot. Nice counter shot. No power in those punches. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Why aren't they defending? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Good counter-punching from both these fighters. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Great work. Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab. Great. Beautiful.
And there's the bell for round 5. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around? So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Good counter right hand again. Back and forth they go. Nice counter shot with the right hand. That counter shot lands. He missed with that jab. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. He got out of the way of that right hook.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you're thinking, you just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
Both men step back for just a moment. Beautiful counter shot. Just gets up. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Great counter right hand in. Catch and shoot. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you do.
This is the beginning of round 6. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here. That's another scoring shot. Counter right. You both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Left punch. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed. This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Neither man really defending themselves. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Lands with the right count. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know.
He's ready to go.
There's the bell to start round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are done. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Nice counter. That counter shot lands. Do you believe what we're seeing? Miss with that jab. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes on the belly of the ring, the fights like that, and you punch them, you want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He fails to score with that left hook. Both men step back for just a moment. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. There's a counter shot. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble.
Oh, I heard that never.
At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
They don't like that. Listen to them. Oh, listen to that. When he gets back to the gym, his team is going to give him hellfire. This is what you work on as a fighter.